Hello, Illumineers. Welcome back for round 3 of our first annual Lore Madness tournament that pits glimmers from the existing Disney Lorcana library against each other in a month-long battle. You, the fans, will continue voting at loremadness.com to watch your favorite cards move through the bracket. We're rapidly approaching the end of March, where only one beloved character will be left standing. Last week, we covered an intense Elite 8 bracket with unexpected upsets like Hades cooking Captain Hook, Scar dropping Maleficent off the cliff, and Robin Hood bankrupting Cruella, all by a handful of votes. So every vote counts, and you'll see today that there's no such thing as a Lore Madness landslide anymore. We have a brand new panel of Lorcana creators to give us their live reactions and predictions for the final 4. Stephanie, who do we have today to cover round 3?
Yeah, we have some amazing people on our panel tonight. So first off, we have JediGeekGirl, who is the host of I Rebel podcast. We also have Brandon, aka BSquared, who is a Lorcana content creator, as well as some more Lorcana content creators, Inknack with Del and Vera, and all of their links to their socials are in the description below, so please check them out and give them a follow. And we are ready to reveal the final 4 matchup.
Awesome. So just like last week, Stephanie and our guests will be seeing these results live for the first time. Our last round divided the fan base with Mickey versus Mulan, Aurora versus Hades, Elsa versus Scar, and Stitch versus Robin Hood. Only 4 survived, so let's see the results. All right, so for the first match of round 3, we have Mickey Mouse dishonoring Mulan with 60% of the votes. I know, Stephanie, I'm heartbroken too. And we have Hades similarly snoozing Aurora at 60% of the votes. So first of all, what does the group think of Mickey Mouse defeating Mulan, Hades defeating Aurora, and who do you have as your favorite amongst the two?
There's bots at play here. Something's amiss. This is, I don't understand. How could, there's no way.
Okay, I am super surprised that Hades took down Aurora at 60%.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a little surprised I voted for Hades.
I voted for Hades
wait,
too.
What?
I also voted for Hades, so
yeah,
sorry.
So did I.
He's one of the best villains.
That's not even the real one, though. Who is this usurper, this Joker? Get him out of here.
That's
for me.
Good now.
If it had been
really a
OG
battle
Hades
between
with
the
the
hair.
blue hair, maybe, okay? But this blonde, I don't know. I'm not happy.
Yeah, who was it last episode they mentioned was blonde versus blonde, which is hilarious.
Lorcana Dad.
But yes, Lorcana.
Yeah.
I just voted for best hair, so you know.
Oh, that's a good strategy.
And Aurora still didn't win for you?
No.
How?
Her hair isn't on fire.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I argued last episode with the Mickey Mouse versus Mulan matchup that I really do feel like Mulan has her own story and her own, you know, her strengths, her weaknesses, her own background. Versus Mickey Mouse, I think we tend to associate Walt Disney's story with Mickey Mouse, when Mickey Mouse is really just a symbol that by himself isn't really that you know, layered of a character. He's kind of just a symbol. He's like the Nike check, you know, he's like the McDonald's M March, arch. He doesn't have his own, you know, origin or story besides the fact that Walt Disney has this legacy that we all attach to him. So I wanted Mulan to win. I tapped on that super hard and I did not win, so it's okay. I'll live with this.
I'm not gonna lie, I voted for Mulan on all of my devices and all of my work devices, and she still didn't win.
That's amazing.
I only voted with one computer one time, but I did vote for Mulan and I'm pretty disappointed. I get it, Mickey's the original, but
oh, I'm so sad.
come on, Mulan's so cool.
And it's
I voted
it's
for
just
Mulan
like,
because of you.
Because of me?
Yeah.
Aw.
it's just the Taylor Mickey too. Like this is not even like Sorcerer Mickey Amethyst.
Yeah.
Like oh,
See,
sad.
but that's what's cool to me. It's like, you know, Mulan has her own story and everything, but Mickey's like the face of Disney. And how many different personas does Mickey have, you know?
Right.
Like, he might be a small mouse, but he's like, he covers a lot of ground.
It's
Yeah, we
true.
wouldn't have Lorcana if it weren't for Mickey Mouse.
It's true.
It is probably true.
That's true.
So yeah, I mean, I'm going
I don't know.
Hades on this round.
Anyone who
This
voted
version of
for Mickey Mouse, dishonor on you, dishonor on you, cat.
Yes, Mushu, bring that.
Definitely voting Mickey over Hades, this version of Hades. If it was the, I mean, I haven't actually seen Hercules, but I don't have any feelings about this Hades at all.
You
So,
usually don't like villains, too.
that's true. I'm not big on villains.
Even though you have villainous behind you in the background.
Well, there's not heroes.
That's true.
I went with Aurora over Hades because I love the Sleeping Beauty franchise. I love this form of Aurora actually being more active than what she is in the film. But I can see, I guess, the community was taken back by his stunning hair, and that is why he won over Aurora. When it comes to the semifinals itself, again, I have to vote against Mickey Mouse, only because I'm not voting against Mickey Mouse. I'm voting against this particular form of Mickey Mouse. Where if it was Sorcerer Apprentice Mickey Mouse, I would be taking that one over this one. So I will actually go with Hades because his hair captivates me, his character, the voice actor, the film. It's just so Hades over Mickey Mouse in the semifinals for me.
I don't even know. I don't know. Between Mickey and Hades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be doing Disney a dishonor if I didn't vote for Mickey Mouse.
Dishonor on
That's
you.
the right answer.
Dishonor on your family. Again.
Sorry, cow.
So I'd vote for
love
Mickey
that one.
Mouse for sure.
Okay, so this one tears me apart, honestly. I've watched the Brave Little Tailor short. I really loved it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm even repping the
Very
Brave Little
nice.
Tailor pin. But I'd have to get I feel like I should go with Mickey, but my heart is pulling me to that hair. And so I just have to vote for Hades.
Gotta be true to yourself.
True to the hair.
I love it.
You're all saying that a nice hairdo will just win you over.
No,
Is that
no,
all
no.
it takes?
No. This is not just a nice hairdo. This is flaming golden hair.
So what
Admit that.
if Mickey had, I don't know, lightning just shooting out of his ears?
Oh yeah, then it's a whole different game.
Changes everything. I have a
Hades.
vendetta against this Mickey Mouse.
Okay,
I
that's
have
what I
to go with Hades, especially after seeing Mulan go down.
Okay.
I basically just want to see Mickey Mouse lose this whole tournament. Man, I thought Mulan was a girl worth fighting for, but nobody fought for her. What a shame. What a shame.
I fought for her
There's
on
no
all my
girls left.
devices.
So,
Scar!
for match 2, round 3, we have Scar letting go of Elsa with 57% of the votes. Very narrow. That's like a handful of people. Oh my goodness. And then we have Stitch rocking
Let's
Robin
go!
Hood with 64% of the votes. First of all, what do y'all think of our girl Elsa going down? I know JediGeekGirl has an opinion here. To Scar, and then Robin Hood losing to Stitch. And then who is your favorite amongst the two?
Well, I was having a good night until that dropped.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have to say that looking at the result, seeing her going down to Scar is disappointing. However, I think with this particular matchup, it could go either way depending on the group of people you're polling. And I think your stats saying how close it was kind of proved that to me. However, Scar is, I love him. He's a mastermind villain. I mean, it's only fitting for the villain whose plan actually succeeds to succeed in surpassing Elsa. So I thought that was very iconic, and it kind of fits with that. Thank you. Now Scar's gonna haunt my dreams tonight. Thank you for that.
Yeah. I am so surprised Scar beat Elsa, just to be honest. I thought Elsa had all the hype. I mean, she's one of the favorite cards of the D23 set. And so I'm just a little surprised, but I'm so happy Scar made it. And I'm only voting Scar this round because Lion King's my favorite. But I do think Stitch is gonna 100% win this round.
I cannot stand the song Let It Go, so I am so happy that Scar won. I am so happy. I voted for Scar. I might vote him in the finals. Yeah, I might vote for him.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's a lot of
Scar.
assumption there in the finals.
Okay, sorry.
Slow down a little bit.
Semifinals. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Voting for Scar. I've got to vote for the Disney's Lion King and Robin Hood are the two movies before our journey into the Disney movies that I'd seen. And I'd seen the Lion King many times, probably, I don't know, a dozen or so. And so the Scar is one of the greatest Disney villains. And he's also probably the closest that we have to Killmonger, as JediGeekGirl pointed out. He's got a plan, he executes it, and fulfills it just like Killmonger does, and they both end up on the throne. And so Killmonger is also probably my favorite villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and so I'm voting Scar probably here on out.
Wow.
I wanted to say that I am disappointed and also kind of proud that you went with the pun that Scar let Elsa go and said that Scar
It's a
was
double pun.
prepared
Yeah,
for
that was
Elsa, which would have been a lot more fitting and more in line with the character.
Yeah, no, the main thing was it being a bit of a double pun opportunity. The fact that he literally let Mufasa off the cliff and let it go the song. I was like, this is too good. I have to put it down. I'm going to wipe my tears with my playset of fake Elsas. She is my favorite card of the current 18 or 19 cards we've seen so far. So I'm a little heartbroken here. I love Lion King. I name my dog Simba, like I've said several times, so I have a connection to Scar, but I have a deeper root in Stitch. I grew up falling in love with Elvis because of Lilo and Stitch. That movie was played a million times in my house in VHS tape. This Rockstar version of him is such a unique, exciting preview of what we can see from all of the Floodborn cards coming from Lorcana. And so similar to Hades and how unique that card is, I have to go with Stitch in this round. And at this point, I might have to just go Stitch all the way. I've lost all of my horses in the race, and I'm down to Stitch, and I'm going to stick with them.
I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised that Elsa didn't make it through over Scar. I think it might be a generational thing. I'm sort of with you guys. I had to sit on a bus for about 8 hours when I was in 8th grade and listen to Let It Go on loop in every language possible. So I'm kind of sick of the song at this point, but I loved her card over Scar's card, and she's like the Disney princess now almost. And so I was pretty surprised to see Scar come in. Ultimately, I like Lion King more than I like Elsa. I've ended up voting for Elsa because I liked the art and the card a little bit more. In the Robin Hood versus Stitch matchup, it was Stitch. There's no debate there. We're talking about like a talking fox with a bow and arrow. I mean, that's cool, but we have a chaotic mutant alien with superpowers. Like, I mean, that was easy vote for me. In this matchup, same thing. Stitch all the way. I understand that for some people who haven't seen the movie, Stitch might seem a little overhyped. There might be a little grumpy dad in the community that might discourage you from watching the movie.
Call him out! Call him out!
So I voted for Stitch, and as an extra bonus, despite Lorcana dad, I will call him out. I voted for Stitch in that particular matchup. And that brings me to the semifinals. As much as I love Scar, Lorcana dad, you did it to yourself. I'm voting for Stitch.
Let's go!
Wow, dad really galvanized the community around Stitch. So here's a question I have for you all. Which do you think will be a closer matchup? Mickey versus Hades or Scar versus Stitch?
I think they're both gonna really fall into like that 55%-ish window, each of them. I think the fact that I was surprised Mickey Mouse even got 60%, I feel like that was actually lower. Like I thought he would have more just naturally. So the fact that Mulan got 40% against Mickey is impressive. So I can only imagine Hades is gonna fight a little harder. And then I think Stitch and Scar, there are two beloved. That might actually literally as close to some of our last rounds, which was like 1% difference. It might be 1, 2, 3% difference. Yeah. So technically, it's going to be Scar and Stitch. I think that'll be the closest.
Yeah, I think Mickey and Hades might be closer.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Just because of... Yes. Oh. Give me those boy bands. Because of Stitch's popularity. Like, after Lorcana dad, like, bombed him, everyone was like, no, Stitch's life. And I think we're gonna see that I think it's gonna be a little bit of a landslide. I don't want it to be, but I think Mickey and Hades are gonna be closer.
I have to agree with you on that one. I think because of I feel like people either love Stitch or they don't love Stitch. Yeah. It's not like one or the other. And I think with Hades and Mickey, it's going to be really difficult for people to decide one over the other. So I think the Stitch and Scar one's going to be a little bit more than the Mickey and Hades one will.
I actually think that the Stitch and Scar one is actually going to be closer, and why I think it's going to be closer because Stitch is a very popular character. However, if you ask somebody their favorite Disney animated film, it's usually The Lion King, if not within the top 3. So I think those two are very popular, where if you look at Hades versus Mickey Mouse, again, you have a successful Hades. You got Hades with the hair versus a brave little tailor, not to be confused with brave little toaster. I do that a lot. Yeah, I think Scar versus Stitch will be a lot closer due to their popularity than Mickey Mouse versus Hades.
And one thing we didn't notice also is that we have a hero versus villain matchup on both sides. And so I'm curious if it's going to be hero versus hero, villain versus villain, hero versus villain. It could go either way. So we shall see.
0 to hero. Bring out that
Wow.
song. Well, thank you, JediGeekGirl, Inknack, and BSquared for joining us tonight. It was an amazing conversation. We are super excited to see if heroes or villains wind up in the final round. So tune in next week and get your votes in by next Tuesday, and we will see you then. Bye.
Hello, Illumineers. Welcome back for round 3 of our first annual Lore Madness tournament. That pits.
Sorry, that's
I think subliminal messaging her
Oh my
dog.
gosh. Sorry, I'm gonna
It's
tell my
fine.
husband to take him downstairs.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, we got to turn off our fridge. We've got this super loud
Whoa.
fridge.
I want to show you my dog.
Aw.
This is the guy who's barking.
Adorable.
His ears.
Welcome to
dog
Lore
is recording.
Madness.
I didn't really have anything specific to say. It's just he had done a voice, and I haven't even seen the movie, and I want to challenge him to a Stitch voice off.
Oh my god.
Well, you will
please
get that
do.
chance in the finale.
Oh yeah. I mean, I should probably watch it. I'd have to jump forward or watch some things, but just going off of his voice and what he did, I mean, what would something he'd say?
Oh, I don't want to go outside. I'm gonna eat some oranges.
I'll have to try. I'll have to try.
That's awesome.
Listen to him, but I think I can nail it. I don't think he's got a chance.
Okay.
I just love that
I
you
need
made
to
up
see
a
this
lie.
now. Eat some oranges.
I'm gonna find
Stitch.
I'm gonna find oranges.
Awesome. You have 2 weeks to practice that voice so you
Yeah.
can beat Liam.
Oh yeah, I'll get it.